Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you today?
I am doing well also.
Man, what a wild world we live in, Todd.
And with that opening comment, I could think of 3 or 4 different things you might be talking about.
Let's go ahead and let's just get right into it. Let me hit the market real quick. So currently Dow futures are down 23 points. S&P 500 is up 1 point. We're right on that threshold, guys. Man, so month over month durable goods. That report was released this morning, and I think it was kind of neutral, maybe down just slightly. I just caught the headline. I didn't get in too deep with it, but the market is, man, the market literally has one foot in the grave and the other foot on the banana peel right now. So
I like that. I like that picture. Actually, I wish you had told me that in the pre-market. I would have found a meme and put it up there and share the picture. That would have been a good one.
All right. So other than that, man, has anybody ever heard of the term cybersecurity?
My question is Twitter really a social media platform? After they discover all the bots, what's going to be left?
Nothing. It's an echo chamber.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be you, I, and Johnny talking to each other and a handful of people.
Yeah, like literally Twitter's fake. Twitter was like, imagine all of the billions of dollars, honestly, that was defrauded from investors by creating a placebo social network built upon fake bot accounts to make it look like it was popular. That, you know, if you said anything of interest or honestly something that would be emotionally triggering to hook you in, those bots would respond on it. Like, and they literally made billions upon billions of dollars. Like, honestly, like Jack Dorsey, freaking rich over creating nothing.
Well, yeah. I mean, very thin air.
Yeah, so like if you guys don't know what we're talking about, basically, how would you describe, Todd? When whistleblower came out in Twitter, I'm trying to. I just had the article up on my end. I'm trying to dig through it.
Whistleblower. The head of security filed a whistleblower complaint with the SEC and Congress, claiming that Twitter didn't do the proper due diligence in protecting their data, their information. Foreign nations have access to our data for spy purposes, and they don't even have a reliable system to track or count or figure out how many bots they have.
Which makes everything that, or not, okay, let me step back a second, which is validating what Elon Musk is saying and validating so much that Donald Trump has said.
Yeah, which is really, it's going to drive a lot of people crazy because nobody wants Donald Trump to be right about anything, but you're right. You're right. It's made Twitter worthless, and Jack Dorsey is worth almost $5 billion. And
yeah, Twitter, he's a little rich. He got a little rich from this.
A little rich. It's crazy. It's crazy. And what I find interesting about the whole story is the whistleblower, head of security, he reported to the CEO, Jack Dorsey. He's not hiding. He's like, he come out and he's in CNN News, the Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, New York Times. I mean, he's out there. So his credibility, the story has a lot more credibility knowing who this guy in his role in the company, I believe.
You know why he's out there? I'm going to tell you why. And it's a psychological trait. because he doesn't want to get his neck chopped off. So in his mind, he's stepping out to be the whistleblower when honestly, it happened on his watch. Like he knows, like he's trying to avoid the shitfall from all of this, like the legal repercussion. That's what he's trying to do, is trying to get in front of it and be like, hey, fucking, I didn't have my hands in this. Like I started noticing this and, you know, and whatever after that. That's what's going on. You know, this is the breakdown of Twitter. Like you know, you're going to start to have people trying to distance themselves from Twitter now because they don't want to catch that, you know, just that turret from the SEC when it goes to start mowing people down.
Yeah, it's just if they can't truly validate who they are, I mean, there's no way, and Elon Musk knew this. There's no way he's paying anywhere near $44 billion for Twitter. Actually, the word billion won't even be part of the conversation I'm predicting.
Nah, hell no. Elon ain't buying Twitter, period.
Right.
Like, why would you buy something that's
worthless?
Yeah, worthless.
Actually, because of where it's at, Elon Musk can take $3 billion instead of the 44 was going to pay for it, and just start a new social media platform, and could probably have it up in 6 months or less.
Yeah, seriously. Like, if we step back and think about this, Elon Musk took down Twitter.
Oh my, you're right. That's like, oh my gosh, ring the bell, game over, knockout.
Man, talk about a stud for real. Like Elon Musk, like he plays those billionaire games in life of, man, honestly, just dishing out punishment to people.
Yeah.
But like the big thing that's like concerning here is the years of investors who just get screwed. You know, like any loss that anybody has ever taken on Twitter really should have never happened, because Twitter should have never have happened. I couldn't imagine building a company based off of false data. You push it out there as a publicly traded company saying that, you know, it's one thing, that it's a social network. And really the reality of all of it is 99% of it is fake. And you defrauded people who invested in you because they put their money in you, and what you said was not correct information. Like not even close to being correct. Like it was intentionally covered up. That's the thing here. It was intentional. Like there's no way that you have the security flaws that Twitter does. Of all freaking companies, you know, you just have those top companies in the fintech industry. A company like Twitter, Facebook, whoever it might be, the billions that they have, like they should have state of the art cybersecurity. And it's like Twitter had zero cybersecurity, literally like the Wild West,
which is just astonishing in the day of age that we live in with the technology that we have available to us.
Yeah, but what's also crazy is how, you know, really with that information being released, and this ain't just some hobo off the street now who's trying to clear his name. I mean, it's the current, or was the current, you know, legitimate man of cybersecurity.
Yeah, no offense to hobos.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, what's crazy is it's still sitting at 39.86 right now. And why? You know, why? Like, it's just unreal. Like the institutions, like, are they just like not concerned? Are they there's no way the institutions could just be sitting there thinking, "Ah, this guy's full of crap." No freaking way. Like this guy literally, I mean, he might have took some kind of, I don't know, some kind of deal to come out as a whistleblower to speak the truth on the matter. I mean, there's no telling. Like, you know, this is just things that we'll never know, or at least won't know for a while. But you know, do the institutions just not believe it? Like, why is Twitter not just like just getting demolished right now?
Yeah, that we don't know, but we've said this before. Watching Elon Musk in this process is going to be enjoyable.
Yeah. All right, so let's go and move on from that. Todd, what else do we have today?
So going back to SPY in the market, so Friday it took a dip, Monday it took a dip, and then as called yesterday, thought it would trade sideways. So the question is, what's the market going to do the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, prepping for Jerome Powell will speak again Friday? And really, we can guess, we can speculate, but until we really know what Jerome Powell's agenda is upcoming for this meeting, all we're doing is literally guessing.
There is no agenda with how anything's going in the country. It's all just done at the literally just whenever they want, however they want. That's how it honestly feels. You know, like we're just really kicking the can down the road on every freaking issue. Yeah, whatever.
So here's a thought. Remember we talked before about like I've said on the show and I've talked to my other people that, hey, people measure their what's going on in the economy by the gas pump, the grocery store, and their 401ks. This past weekend, I had to be from where I live and up in northern Michigan, and there was a 50-cent disparity between gas pump prices between these locations. The northern Michigan prices were considerably cheaper. And in one way, argue, well, maybe it's cheaper to transport to that location, except that that's not true because it's further away from where gas is coming from. So doesn't make sense. What does make sense, though, is that we've talked about this. Businesses will take advantage of this inflated prices. They're not going to drop them down when their cost drops down. They're going to melt this. And so now we're going to have this convoluted message between, is this really an inflation issue, or is this just capitalism working at its finest?
Well, yeah, I mean, we all know that, like with some of the wages that people are having to be paid now for just these petty jobs, they're not going to be able to unwind that and go back to those old wages. No way. I mean, this is, starting at the pandemic, it changed the world.
Yeah.
You know, we'll never go back to the way it was before the pandemic. And that's heartbreaking, to be honest. Like, I mean, you can't go back. I mean, so much has just changed. And with that change has brought in so many different policies that the world's just completely different. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Yesterday on the show, I shared 2 bio stocks I was holding. I tweeted to our members later in the day. I sold the Kaba position. It ran up to hit $2, and but I sold it for $1.94. So just letting those, if there's anybody here as a non-member, right now it's trading at $1.97, hit 208 this morning. So if you got into the trade and you didn't sell when I sold, or that time frame, there's time to still make profit. So for those that followed or shared in the trade, congratulations.
Yeah. Other than that, let's see.
I'm gonna go to comments real quick.
All right. While you're doing that, Apple reported the other day that they're gonna start manufacturing the iPhone 14 in India. So that will, once they actually wind up that production right there, that will actually take an impact on China. So that would be interesting to see how that one plays out going forward.
Jordan Garcia says all these celebrities yelling into the void. True. That is very true. Jay, he that's what part of the whistleblower complaint, and that's why he got fired. He was trying to bring it to the board because the board didn't know what was going on. That was what the news article said. So I thought the same thing initially, and then I read the article that was addressed.
Man, imagine what I'm about ready to say is going to be dark, but it's the truth, and I mean I'll say it even if it is dark. Imagine all the people who at some point took so much cyberbullying from fake accounts and online bots from Twitter on Twitter, and that they took their own lives over it.
Wow, there'll be no way to ever know or track that, or that's just
no. But you can pretty much rest assured that it's happened multiple times. I mean, there's no way to like you just said to validate that, but I mean, really, it's just a numbers game. I mean, I'm sure you could do a Google search and over the years find somebody who took their own life and have Twitter somehow wrapped up in it. And if you really dug into it, you could probably find those cases to where they did it because of these accounts attacking them online. And imagine it all being done by just like fake accounts created by Twitter to give themselves numbers.
Elon paid him. I don't think Elon paid him. Actually, they asked if he'd been in contact with Elon Musk. He said no. Then they asked Elon Musk's attorney, and he said he's already been subpoenaed along with 48 other former employees that know information. So they knew what was going on here. Maybe he just offered to buy it to expose it. I think there's some shred of thought of truth there, but I think he offered to buy it to take him down. I don't think he was looking to expose it. I think he was looking to crush him.
Mm-hmm. Had to have been.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that Elon was just intelligent enough to maybe had a conversation with somebody who mattered, and maybe they validated his suspicions, and he rolled with it.
Yeah, that'll be in the book or the autobiography 12 years from now.
I mean, think about it though. Like, look at how much shit that Elon has had to endure because of Twitter. Because he would say something online that truly wasn't any kind of manipulation in the stock market, but just because of his magnitude in the world, the SEC came down on his ass over it. Imagine being someone who's popular, just influential, and you say the same joke that other people are saying or whatever it might be, but you're not pumping a stock or crypto or anything like that. You're just online talking shit, joking around the same way everybody else is doing. And the SEC comes and rings your damn bell,
Yeah,
tries to jam you up. So you just get to the point, you're just like, I mean, when you're on that level, billionaire level, I mean, you have the resources. You just get to the point where you could potentially just be like, you know what? I'm going to burn that whole thing down. I mean, that could be the case. I mean, again, guys, this is just, those remarks for me were speculation at the end, but this whole cybersecurity thing is a real issue on Twitter, and Twitter sits on a throne of lies. I mean,
All
but
right,
like,
we are.
well, let me say this. One thing that should happen, and this is complete like horseshit, that a lot of these executives in these companies get away with bullshitting about what's going on in their company. But these people, even if they're not with the company anymore, they should like not be fined. You know, being fined is just the beginning. They should do serious prison time because they caused, honestly, over the years, so many people to lose money. Like everything was just a lie. Like they should be held accountable regardless. And the SEC needs to do its damn job and enforce this shit.
This could turn into, on the scale like the Enron scandal. It's not a Ponzi scheme, but it was clearly a fabrication of information and wrong numbers all along the way.
Yeah.
So,
Like imagine honestly, I don't even know if who knows if anybody's even thought about this in Bloomberg yet, but Bloomberg actually has a deal with Twitter where they take like their stock information and they pull in that data into their Bloomberg terminal for a feature in their platform. Like imagine being Bloomberg and when they realize at some point that, oh shit, we've been feeding incorrect data to our damn users.
oh shoot! All right, we're less than 6 minutes to the market, so it'll be You have anything else?
Nah, that's it for me.
All right, good show, good conversation. Have a good day trading. Be smart, be safe. Expecting the market to go sideways, the SPY to go sideways until Friday, probably. Well, actually, I guess the real point is that 410 mark. If it breaks down through 410 or breaks above 415, we'll see if it makes a run.
Yeah. So other than that, appreciate y'all tuning in today, and we will catch y'all in the next one.